am very happy today to announce I've chosen to reappoint our current Chief of Police, Brian Kozak, to serve in my administration. I've known Chief Kozak for some time. I got to know him very well during the campaign and always found him to be professional, approachable, likable, but above all, a true leader. Chief Kozak has done great things for our community. Type 1 crimes are down 35% from the time he took office. That's despite a significant increase in our population and a decrease in the amount of police officers. You ask anyone in law enforcement, that's tough to pull off, but he's done it. Our police department is doing a great job. You show me a 35% reduction in type 1 crime, a 35% reduction in vehicle crashes because of traffic enforcement, and a 50% reduction in DUI-related crashes. And I'll show you a police department that's doing great work. Not only do these statistics show it, but remember, I know something about police work. I was married to a police officer for 18 years. I know how challenging the job can be, and I know how rewarding it can be too. But when I hear these stats, I can tell you this success is something we all need to realize. It's impressive, and it happened under the leadership of Chief Kozak. I know a lot of our officers, and they're among the finest men and women who live in our community. And we should all be very grateful for the work they do. As mayor, I want every police officer, and of course our police chief, to know I've got their back. As you know, I made public safety a big part of my campaign. And that's because public safety kept coming up during my thousands of conversations that I had while campaigning door to door. You saw the videos I made where our citizens were afraid because abandoned homes were attracting the criminal elements, or the video I made discussing how some of our city streets were turning into drag strips at night. I heard you during the campaign, and I'm hearing you now, and so does Chief Kozak. The chief has done great things with limited resources. I campaigned on putting more cops on the street, and I intend to work with our city council to make that happen. We've got to retain our best and brightest. Chief Kozak has been contacted by a number of cities to head up their respective police departments, and I don't want to see him go. And I don't want to see Cheyenne become a training ground for the Front Range either. We have to ensure that our police officers are paid competitively and that they keep up with other departments. I'm also impressed with Chief Kozak's commitment to community outreach. Under the Chief's administration, we've seen the creation of the Citizen Advisory Committee, the Citizen Police Academy, Citizens on Patrol, community events such as Neighborhood Night Out, and the Explorer Volunteer Program for our youth. We also saw the Public Safety Center completed on time and under budget. No small feat. And we've seen continuous technology upgrades. The policy manual has been overhauled. They've implemented required training in high liability areas, such as use of force, de-escalation, diversity, and emergency driving. And they've revised the process for promotion testing. We need to keep Chief Kozak, and I'm very proud that he is the first appointment that I'm announcing. Thank you very much, Chief Kozak.
Well, thank you very much, Mayor-Elect Orr. I'm extremely proud and honored to continue serving the city of Cheyenne. I came here almost 7 years ago now, an outsider, first outside police chief in the Cheyenne Police Department. And ever since I've been here, it's been a very welcoming city. The police department, the officers have worked very hard, civilian staff and the police officers. All the highlights that you talked about over the last 7 years could not have been done without everyone in this room, everyone on the police department. I mean, we're a big team working together, and you look at everyone in here, I could point at every individual in here, and they really have had an impact on everything that you talked about. If you're talking about traffic safety, we got Sergeant Gay there. You're talking about the technology upgrade, we got Lieutenant Busek. You know, we got our desk officer whose interactions with the community all the time. We got a detective commander here, Lieutenant Bell. We got the school resource officer here who's gonna, Sergeant Smith, who's gonna be another lieutenant here real soon. And just everywhere you look, I mean, we got Lieutenant Busek, Lieutenant Defoe, who actually was one of the first people we pointed to get all these community events rolling, and they've continued and lasted. We got Lieutenant Minari, who he's the reason we came in under budget on time with this police department. So it is a team effort everywhere you look out here. on the department. I'm very proud of the individuals here, and I'm very proud to continue serving. And I'm really excited about the future of Cheyenne with Mayor-Elect Orr, with her vision that she is going to establish for the city, so that all the departments are working together with council on a vision to move the city forward in a positive direction. I'm really excited about that. And I know the police officers have commented on that as well, and I'm very excited for that as well. The fact that, focusing on infrastructure, focusing on public safety, focusing on business development downtown, all important things, which is why we as a police department right now, we're talking about goals that we're going to launch into for the next year in 2017. And one of our top goals is talking about business, helping businesses downtown. And so we're going to look at a program, hopefully a multi-agency, with community input and support on what to do with the perception that there's crime downtown in the parking garage downtown because of transit issues. And so we know it's not just a police issue that has to be solved by everyone working together. So we're excited to kind of take the lead on that and get that project going to really help the downtown businesses. We're going to focus on leadership in the future, trying to make sure that we promote good people within our agency. We give them the proper training and preparation so they can one day take over as chief here. And then and also working on recruitment. So as you know, right now we have 7 openings on the police department for police officers, and we're having a difficult time finding qualified people to join our agency, as is other police departments across the country. But we're going to, this next year, really focus on a proactive approach, do some innovative things to try to attract applicants and hire new police officers. So I'm very honored to continue to serve the city, the citizens here, Mayor-Elect Orr, and also the men and women of the police department who do an outstanding job, and I'm extremely proud of them. Thank you.
Well, thank you. That concludes our announcement for today. I'd be happy to stick around and answer 1 or 2 questions, and the chief probably is close.
Mayor-Elect, I'm curious. You both touched upon personnel, staffing levels, and the need to fill them. What conversations have you had, either before the election or since, about what the administration can do to assist the police department in that regard? You mentioned working with the city council, but could you speak to any specific proposals for where to find the money to make that happen? Chief, anything you'd like to say regarding some of the proactive steps the police department can take, and your thoughts on how the administration can assist you in your mission?
Sure.
Well, I'll lead off. During the campaign and really every day now, I've had conversations with City Treasurer Lois Huff and looking at the current budget and how we can best utilize the dollars that we have within the budget to properly compensate our men and women within the police department. I believe it's very doable within the current budget structure that we have. I believe that the chief has some ideas. I don't know that he's ready to share them today, but I believe that there's some really great positive outcomes that we can do going forward.
Yes, I'd like to add to that, for example, on a recruitment idea, we're now looking at an idea to take a sergeant's position that we have and move it into a hiring, recruiting position, so that we have someone dedicated virtually full-time to going out to other communities, going to different colleges, and actually trying to find the best candidates that we can to apply with our agency, and really highlighting what we have here to offer that really other police departments do not have. And we can really sell our agency, the positive things that we have here. And so that's a proactive approach we're going to take we haven't done in the past, and we hope to be successful with that. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, going once, going twice. Okay, we're done for this morning. Thank you again very much for your time, and I look forward to working with you all.